Bad. I'm just downloading this update real quick too. I'm making a video, so you know, same old shit, different toilet. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Let me get this stuff set up over here. There we go. Holy shit. Alright, there it goes. Still there. Making stuff smaller over here. Hold on, give me a second. I'm still doing some shit over here. Whoops. Dropped the phone. Think everything's looking good now. About to stream on TikTok too, real quick. But I gotta wait. Oh, the video's done. Don't gotta wait. Wait. Oh yeah, everybody knows. Fuck it. I mean, the people that matter, I guess, right? Not that many people matter, so it should be okay. Some music behind it. There we go. Oh, what up? What up? We getting into Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? Pilots? All right. Let me go ahead and get this link of the stream real quick. Damn, the stream looking good. Okay. I like it. I like it. Not bad. Actually, looks pretty good. If I don't say so myself. The thing right there. Fuck it. That's good enough. Let's go. Hey. Sheesh. Damn, hold on. A couple more videos uploaded and then I'll be ready. Yeah, we about to get in some Battlefield real quick. Give me a few seconds though. I'm almost finished uploading. I'm still here. Yeah, man. What up, though? Oh yeah, we about to do this live stream on TikTok. I mean, cause that's where the real people be at, though. For real. Perspective, huh? Linear perspective. 1 point perspective. 6 point perspective. Perspective. Oh yeah, should I do it? Nah, I'm gonna wait till later. I'm gonna actually do it this phone right now. Hold on. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it. Yeesh. Alright. Come on, let's do it. Let it work. It sucks that app works when it wants to. We're gonna like hope for the best, you know what I'm saying? Because normally, if it's gonna do it, it'll do it fast. But if it ain't gonna do it, you know, it won't go so fast. I ain't had no cool rhymes, but like, you know, I do. I got some in my head, but yeah, nah. I don't think we gonna get it. I want the video though, but we'll keep trying. You dig? It's a good video he watching down here. I probably should listen to it, huh? Hey, what up? Fuck it, let's go ahead and live stream on TikTok. You dig? Why is that bullshit right here, bro? What is this? What is going on with the world? Well, not necessarily the world, just with the apps. Is that phone charged too? Almost, huh? Oh yeah, about to be live on TikTok as well. I can now receive guest requests. Man, I want a DM first. We can talk about it first. I ain't trying to be a guest on nobody's show. I got my own. Why would I need to go on somebody else's show? I mean, unless it was a favor or something. And I don't even, you know, do that very often. What's up? What's up? What's up, Adam? What's up, Alex? Man, what up, Bobby? What's up? Anna. Hey, Carmen. I see you, Luis. Hey, Jason. What's good? Mallory. Hey, I haven't seen Jimmy Jones. What? Another Jimmy. We got two Jimmys in the building. Welcome to two Jimmys, y'all. Michael Gibson. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a great Saturday? Yeah. Yeesh. What up, Cody? How y'all doing out there? Chilling, watching videos on YouTube, listening to music, about to play some Battlefield on Xbox Series X. Trying to make a video so I could post it, but it's stuck right there. So there's that too, you know? But 9 layers of the density tower. Yeah. Density and buoyancy. Yeah, that's all you need, really. Alright. What up, Jesus? Jesus joining my stream. Everybody, give a warm welcome to Jesus. How y'all doing? The real Jesus Cristo in the building. That's funny, huh? Oh, man, what is that? Oh. Where's the other shit? There, I must have dropped it, huh? When I dropped that other thing, huh? But we shit out of luck, y'all. At least I got this one. Maybe find it in a second. I didn't put it in the drawer. See, there's a drawer right here, but it's not in the drawer. Carlos Gonzalez, what's up, man? What's up? How you doing? Oh, I found it. Hey, I found it. It was behind the keyboard. That looks like some electricity. Holy shit. Alright, so I guess my video isn't going to load up. It's still at the same spot. So we'll try something different. It looked good though, like that though. I like that video like that. Alright, let's hear what he got to say real quick.
My solitary corner in the middle of nowhere, the forbidden lands, what is this world, and the places where you're not allowed to go. I am not allowed to go, the continents in a straight line over the ocean, whether you go to the north or the south, even though north and south doesn't exist, but you get my point. The maps, and then you have Regione dei Giganti, which means the region of giants. People who put these things, for example, like an elephant being taken by a huge giant bird. Are these like people who just have fantasies because of reading Cyclops giants? Or they put these on the maps because truly there's other continents and always have been, and we just live in our own bubble. And then you have human hybrids, ancient Greece and all that stuff. Human hybrids, experiments with DNA, genetics. I think the sirens are the best, although we made sirens look sexy because originally sirens are very ugly and they just want to eat you. So anyway, this is a building in the capital of Canada. The capital of Canada is awesome, and you see these buildings. Who built them in the middle of nowhere? And Canada is a very young country, just like Argentina and all the other countries. People laugh about
that's crazy
when you show them this and you don't show them the globe, but then the hour and the clock only works on the flat map. And still they laugh at us. Look at this, the capital of Canada. Awesome stuff. It looks like one of these imperial buildings. What are the stars? When you look at the stars at the night, in the night sky, nobody has an explanation. Of course, we know that the globe spinning in space with curved water does not explain this. Vibes of Cosmos explains it, but I don't know to what extent it is true or not. So I'll just stick in my corner and be impressed. This is perspective. You see the sun so small because it goes away from you in the distance.
People don't understand perspective, apparently.
When you're on the ship,
that's the problem.
I've been on the ship, you only see flat water everywhere, and you go in a flat way and you see perspective with the sun. So simple. When you go up, you see a ball of light. It's not actually a ball, it's a circle of light. Ball is to
Right.
say it because we're indoctrinated. And then on the sides, everything is dark. Why
Just
is
thought
that?
about it. The sun is like, if you read the Bible and they tell you the interpretations of what angels look like, and the sun is like what an angel looks like, a ball of fire. There's just come wheels of fire and stuff, but never mind, you'll find out.
It's actually a ball, it's a circle of light. Ball is to say it because we're
Circle,
indoctrinated.
ball.
And then on
Yeah, circles and balls are like esoteric.
the sides, everything is dark. Why is that? A huge building again in Canada, the capital, Ottawa. So who built all these? And they're identical to everything you've seen so far. Gigantic, huge entrances and all that stuff. So like I said, when you go up, you see the circle of light, and then everything is pitch black. And then in the distance, everything is a flatness as the eye can see. But they don't show us to us. You know, they don't show
Right.
these stuff. So anyway, planes fly across the plane. It's a real life science, simple common sense and what you see with your eye in the real world, but people prefer the fairy tale, the science fiction, and the indoctrinated nonsense.
Exactly.
I didn't use any bad words, have I? No, I'm just saying. The capital of Canada. Look at this. Isn't this impressive? How do you qualify this? No, the same as the rest of the empire. From a distance, you see all the buildings in the capital of Canada, and then you speak with the pilot. And pilots, they laugh when you speak about, hey, so what's the shape of the earth, of the world, and when you fly across the oceans? And of course they laugh because they sign some contracts. I mean,
Exactly.
you spend all so much time into
Compartmentalization.
studying to become a pilot and to have a good salary and a stability financially for your short life because you want to have a family and you want to provide. Don't insult them. They want to live. Life is short. Ecclesiastes, we die and that's the end of it. So don't laugh at people because they want to have a stable career, and you have to sign a contract. When you say, I'm not going to speak with people about the shape of the world, you have to understand. So when you see these cartoons on the internet, the myth, like the whole thing about sailing off the edge and all blah blah blah, now it's actually, the freezer, as I call it, the freezer Antarctic Treaty was designed to keep people out, to go in a straight line from all the continents, because there is no ship or plane in a straight line. And beyond that barrier, the temperature rises, there's a different sun, other continents, and end of the story. Everybody knows that. There's no direct flights over the continent because the continent as per se, as it is, as we're being told, does not exist. That's why you never see flights across the continent or a ship that circumnavigates the continent of Antarctica, because the continent does not exist. And then it makes sense, when you compare Google Maps on the globe, Earth spinning in space with curved water, and the flat military accepted map. But many people, they don't study about military career stuff. So that's why it makes sense when you do these flights. It makes sense on the flatness and not on the globeness.
On the
especially when you have to,
that's funny.
fuel up. Like if you stop, of course, between two major cities like Sao Paulo and Johannesburg, of course you go to London. If London is in the middle and you only have the Sahara Desert and water in the middle.
Weird.
So it made pure sense. Not gonna speak about free energy for the planes because people laugh at you because of that. So this is Texas, just so you know, because you might have said maybe it's Europe or like South America or Australia. No, it's
Spain.
Texas. You see Galveston. So yeah, and then when you go from big cities, like in this case Santiago de Chile, which is the capital of Chile in South America, to Johannesburg, South Africa, and you do a refueling stop. So you go to the capital of Senegal, because it makes sense. Texas as well.
Look at that.
Who built the buildings in Texas as everywhere else? Well, that's up to you to decide. And Texas, major awesome
crazy.
Every here and there. So the Arctic winter and the Arctic summer, of course. Why is that? When you see the sun moving, the pictures were more than 1,000 words. I love these mountains. You call them mountains.
These buildings.
Lots of the petrified stuff. Of course, flora and fauna, like giant trees from before, or buildings as well. So yeah, the world is full of them. Is this used with
composite
green screen?
Imagery?
Because I think this is green screen. Honestly, green screen.
Composite.
Nobody would do this. So in a studio, you can do it. Yeah. So perspective.
It's composite imagery, like etching on a dry plate negative and compositing other backgrounds and stuff like that.
Best way to understand perspective of the sun is when you see the stuff you breathe every day because of the planes that leave your sky so awesome and cool. Remember. And then you have to tell people, I feel so healthy. Yes, I feel healthy. So that's how you understand perspective. You can also put like the sun movement and the stuff you smell to feel healthy, one on top of the other. And that's perspective. People accept perspective when they see the white smoke, but they don't accept perspective when they see the sun. I know. So again, is this like in a studio? Because for me, it's just like having a green screen, just like NASA astronauts do when
Like
they're
what I'm
scuba
doing
diving
right
in the
now,
pool. And
composite
then they put
backgrounds.
something in the background like space with aliens and all that stuff. So you put in the background and then you just make people, hey, we're the cool guys who, I mean, dude, people actually did this. I would just fall straight away and that's it. And end of the life, end of
He
the
said,
line.
fuck
So
it.
that's
He's
really
out.
scary. Paris, the expo. I'm just gonna show you some buildings from Paris. You decide if these were built super fast from wood, planks, and plaster and all that stuff. You know, because you're a specialized construction specialist,
It's
and you know
crazy.
more than anybody else. So yeah, just buildings with domes and huge entrances and free energy. And again, you see the smokes, high altitude. So take the sun as a high altitude aircraft or a ship. And the smoke shows you the perspective. So that's perspective. Paris, again, in 1900. Jet trails superimposed with the sunset to show that perspective is what produces the rising and setting of the sun on the flatness of Earth. When we
Makes
say
sense.
flatness, we refer that it's not a globe, okay? So and that's how you understand perspective. It's very simple. Again, Paris in 1900. It seems like the buildings in Brazil and Argentina and Australia and Russia and everywhere else on the allowed continents. So when the sun is closer to you, you see it higher in the sky. When the sun is further from you, you see it lower in the sky. Simple perspective. Of course, don't
Pretty
forget the
simple.
analemma of the sun, very important. I've shown you that. And that's how you define the hours in the day. According to the height of the sun, because of the distance that's closer or further away from
Further
you.
away.
Very simple. And this is when the sun sets, is setting or rising. And because it's like going away from the city where you live or the town where you live. Very simple. And then on this one, I'm not going to even comment this one because you just have to pause yourself, pause your mind, empty your thoughts, and you will understand everything. It's very simple. The compass, supreme, most definitive tool. And that's why everywhere you are in the world, it points north in the center because there is no north and south. Like everything that's further away from that central point, which are the continents hidden, that's why it points there because there's a magnet there. And all the south is the circle. That's why when you approach the ice wall, the compass goes cuckoo crazy because you are approaching, you're getting further away from the magnetic whatever is there, and you're approaching a different magnetic north from a different world with different continents. You get my point. So super simple. And then there's other suns as well. You have it everything in your sight. It's just you have to accept the reality of the real world. Paris, super resets. And this one I loved it because the vase is so big. So when you have like big stuff, you decide if it's our humanity doing or not. Paris, but in color. Look at the giant doors and everything else and the entrances and I was like with the free energy stuff and the statues with naked people, everybody naked. But then you see the people who visit these places and they're so their dresses and suits are so lame. Anyway, more stuff. And this is how many of you live right now because you have to accept that you live on a spinning ball with curved water, spinning in space, and we're so lucky. So right now you are upside down for me and I am upside down for you. The big hospitals for insane. So what happened during the resets in the past centuries when people were put massively in these super castles and then the super castles or super buildings were demolished? Why do you call them insane people? Nobody knows. So right now at this moment there's people who are going on the beach or in the forest or whatever in the city upside down because if you don't accept this they call you a conspiracy theorist. So what's more conspiracy theorist? Is it the picture from up or from down in this like because I feel like the globe, and when you accept that reality, I feel that that is actually like unacceptable. You know, I mean, what you see up, the one with the flat, that's
The Earth is
acceptable because
flat.
it's the
Prove
reality
me
of the
wrong.
real world. But you choose to understand
9-layer
density. Everything
density
is
tower.
density and not gravity. This is basic primary school knowledge. The 9 layers of density tower. It's very simple. I mean, I've studied this as well. I just forgot about it. But I was a kid. I've seen this or similar stuff in the books in primary school. Giant causeway and black and white photos.
Thanks for the
I don't
likes,
even know why
y'all.
people call
Appreciate
this
it.
like human giants. This is a plant, a tree, and the world is full of them.
Iman,
This is also
what
Ireland. So
up?
just, you know, Ireland is big, huge. Have you seen this in Ireland? I mean, usually people only speak about the big countries in the world. Ireland is a small country. By the way, the women of Ireland are very beautiful as well. So I had like colleagues
Know that.
in the companies when I worked from Ireland, and gosh, they were so
Over
cute
here live streaming on
and
YouTube
gorgeous.
and
So yeah,
Twitch. If you want to see the whole
and
show, you know.
the big magnetrons, and then of course you decide if this is a place where you go to pray, or is it for
Watching
free
some
energy because it's
videos.
the same as all the other buildings. Remember, when you see a small dot on the sky, that's because the sun, which is not
It's
a
far
ball and
away.
it's not a fireball, it goes away from you. It goes away in the distance. Very simple to understand. And that's why when you see this straight line, this only happens because level water, flatness, surface, flat, and the light on the flat surface.
Makes
Very
sense, yeah.
simple science. I'm just trying to explain it with as simple as possible. Ireland,
Hey,
which is
239
very
likes. Thanks. I
identical to
appreciate
the
that.
rest of the world, and this one, which it's up to you to decide if it's wireless energy or not. If it was, when you go to space, this is what you do. You don't go straight up. You go in like in a curvature type mode. So this is the curvature. If there's any
That's the
curvature in this
curvature
world,
that
this
they
is your
found.
favorite curvature. And yeah, the reflection in the scuba diving suit in the pool. Let's see. I'm gonna show you a better picture. That's the cameraman who was filming and the astronaut. Again, all these places where you see these things on top of the buildings, there's a reason why this was built like that in all the world.
What's
And
the
then there's like
reason?
ruins like these. But then you see these photos of the so-called giants Anunnaki on their
Primitive
heads,
people
and it's
and shit.
exactly the same as the ones on the top of the buildings. So all this with the wireless energy. Hey, Nikola Tesla, what did you know? Well, where did you get the information from? But in the end, they didn't let you finish. So sad for me. So look at these buildings. You
For
decide
me.
if it's for religious purposes because the world is full of them or not. And more
Whoa, whoa,
magnetrons. I just love the magnetrons. They're called magnetrons or whatever you want to call them. It's not just for the purpose of beauty. You know, it has its symmetrical energy purposes. Look at the size of this building. Why would you build this? Look at the size of the people. Those are people. These are people, you know. Well, I mean, they look like
Those are
kids, but
people.
still people. So it's scary. You know, I look at this and say, whoa, what humanity built this? Look at the size of those windows.
Why would
By
they
the
build
gods of
that
the
building so
empire.
big?
Let's move on. This is in Asia. I'm just showing you this because besides the fact that it's not religious, because now we're moving a different like world with Asian people. This is done with machines. You can't do this with bare hands. You know. So
Okay.
Asia is full of these places. Of course,
Right.
who the builders are, nobody tells you. But this is like proper machine work and with advanced
It's true.
tools. And yeah, this is like the reflection of it. You see the cameraman, the camera guy. So yeah, I mean, it's just probably because in space it's a lot easier to film if you have a guy floating in front of you with a camera but no suit.
Right.
Because obviously if the camera guy has a suit, it cannot film you. So the camera guy is a special guy who can breathe in space. You know, probably some kind of alien.
Saturday for me.
That's the reason why you see a camera guy in the reflection of a suit in space.
Saturday.
Pennsylvania Station. This is like a very gorgeous photo because it gives you the understanding that Pennsylvania Station, it was probably not even a station, or maybe it was, but the building itself is so different from the rest of the stuff. So when you see the interior, you feel like going to the religious mode, Pope mode in the Vatican. I hope you understand. So yeah,
Pope mode in the Vatican.
Vatican style. Look at that.
Let's
This
play
one
some
is also
breakthrough.
one of my favorite. This isn't just floating in space, your everyday work with the camera guy with no
What's
suit
up? What's
in
up?
space.
What's up? What's up?
Now it's your turn to insult everybody who shows you the truth.
Dang, look at that
Look at the
building.
Pennsylvania Station. Isn't that impressive? But maybe
Pennsylvania
we are
Station.
the builders of all this. Who knows? Maybe I'm just like the bad guy here. And when you go in space and you see like that light, which is the sun, the light bulb,
What's up, y'all?
and everything is pitch black, dark,
I can
and
see you.
flat. So awesome, isn't it? You move in a park, on an amusement park, on these devices, and
Yeah, the little camera on your phone, I can see you. Oh shoot, what's up? Made of rubber. God is angry. Made of rubber. Who's that? What's up, made of rubber? You killed off all the people that had knowledge to save you. Well, God bless you, man. Have a good day. Hope you have a great weekend.
then gosh, I mean, even I went there and I was like, I'm never gonna go on one of those things again, because and I unfortunately I didn't eat anything before because I would like be like blah. But then on the earth that spins at 1,000 miles per hour, and we're so delighted to live our lives so
Ahmed,
simple. I
what's
guess
up?
because we're so special
How's it
in
going,
space
man?
and in the universe, and we're protected by the spinning ball earth with curved water. So yeah, and of course, for those of you who are
How's your day been on the spinning ball earth with curved water?
upside down right now, that's kind of sad, you know, to live a life upside down. But I just want to show you upside down life, because this is what happens right now in certain places on the spinning ball earth with curved water. Hey, I'm just showing you the truth. So
Oh yeah,
this
that's a
picture
good
alone
experiment
destroys
right
the
here.
globe earth
Look at water's always level,
theory,
but people are still not gonna get it.
because it's a theory, it's not fact. Do you understand what's happening there with the level liquid water? I guess you do. Man, like, you know, I
Oh
go to
shoot.
school like
Yeah, I'm
everybody
not gonna
else, and
talk
I go
about
to
that
work
stuff.
like everybody else, and I just feel
TikTok
like
will
one
kick me
more
off like they always
piece of
do.
the machine of the
What up,
Matrix.
Jackie Harris?
It's not
Appreciate the
like
likes.
with the Matrix style.
Thank you
Hey,
very much.
Neo, wake up, man. Sorry, man. Like I'm like here in my corner. I want to feel special. Let's feel special. I want to feel special. I feel special when I
Going
am
maps.
upside down. So I hope you understood, and thank you for watching, and
Is
see you
that
next
it?
time.
Aw, man. All right, well, we're gonna watch True Stream Media's video. Oh, that was Divergent. He always got some good videos. Let's like on that one. Then we're gonna watch True Stream videos right now. They got some good videos on YouTube. And then we finish listening to the Get Anyone to Do Anything book by David Lieberman. We're gonna finish that probably today. Maybe not though, because it's another 2.5 hours, probably 3. So maybe we'll finish it, maybe we won't. What's up, Jackie Harris? Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, but now we finna finish that right now. We'll go with the True Stream Media video first, because I like watching all their videos.
Trying to look down, maybe. I don't know. Sorry, I have a ring
Let me
light
see if
and
they got any other
I wear
ones.
glasses. I'm normally a glasses wearer, and so I'm trying to figure out a way to be able to do videos while wearing glasses. I don't really know how to fix this right now, so it's just gonna look like I have a giant circle eyeball.
Circle eyeball, hold on. Wait. All right. Let me fast
Hear
forward
this, but
this a
it
little
feels
bit.
like base. So usually just I wear glasses usually, and I have a ring light now, but glasses and ring light
Hey,
combined
got
makes me look like an
739 likes.
alien
I appreciate
cyborg,
it.
and I have a very small
Appreciate it.
recording space, so I can't just move this light anywhere.
Oh,
I don't even know who this video is for. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it feels like someone should be saying it, and nobody is. So once again, I volunteer.
I volunteer as tribute.
Because there's
all right.
a fundamental truth to the nature of this reality that I feel like has either been forgotten or it's being overlooked or it's being purposefully ignored right now. And it's simply this. Every single one of our brains resides in its own
I did watch
personal
that
movie
one already.
theater.
All right.
There are no other brains in that movie theater. Only your brain observing your version of reality in that movie theater. There are things we can agree on and disagree on, but one of the things has to do with perspective. Nobody can go
Of course,
inside.
this video, she's talking about perspective as well, just like the last video. Well, not their last video, but the last video we just watched. That's crazy. Apparently, everybody wants you to know about perspective. Like my picture in the background too. I got a cool perspective picture, but it's got Batman in it and stuff like that too. But What are you watching? I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. You can watch it with me if you come over to You People Live. 2 is the channel on YouTube. I got a You People Live channel on Twitch, but right now I'm watching Truth Stream Media. They got real good videos about all types of stuff, I should say. Just check them out on YouTube, or pull up to my channel right now. We watching it together. Shoot.
Someone else's brain movie theater, and
They talking about the world as your own personal movie theater, and you're the only one in it right now. So, I mean, I haven't finished the video, but that's what they're talking about right now.
enforce a perspective in there that if that person doesn't want to see, they're not going to see.
Oh yeah, the You People Live 2 on YouTube. Pull up over there and y'all can watch it with me. We can, you know what I mean? You can request a video. I don't care. We can do whatever. Chill.
That perspective. You cannot go inside someone else's brain in their brain movie theater and play a movie on it that you want them to watch. This is not Clockwork Orange. And there's so many people right now fighting
Clockwork
over
Orange.
this as if it's something that can actually be done. And it can't. The truth is, at least not without violating some very basic principles of human rights. You
Human
cannot
rights,
violate
right.
that. Okay? And I don't know why that needs to be said right now, but I feel like it does. I mean, we're not talking heads in jars like in Futurama, but
Not yet.
figuratively speaking, it's a little bit something like that. We as people can never see ourselves the way that anyone else does. Ever. Ever. You never can. You literally cannot ever see yourself the way that anyone you know sees you.
That's crazy.
You can get your entire family to come into the room, your mom, your dad, your significant other, your siblings, your best friend, your neighbor, the mailman, just get everyone, bring them all in the room, and they can tell you what you look like in their eyes, and you can imagine it through their description. But if your brain went into their brain's movie theater, you would
Your brain's
see
movie
10 different
theater.
versions of yourself,
I like
and none of
movies.
them, I guarantee, probably none of them would look anything like what you think you look like. It just wouldn't. It would be distorted, or it would be maybe better than you think you look, or it might be hideous compared to what you think you look like, but it wouldn't look like you. It would look like, you know, a made-for-TV movie where they cast someone to be you, probably. That's what I imagine it as anyways.
That'd be weird.
And
Like
there's
a
a program that
alternate
runs in your mind,
dimension
and that program is
version
like
of
a
you?
snowflake. It's
Alternative dimension. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, blah, blah. Can't talk today. Whatever. It's been a long week. I'm motherfucking tired, but we still here.
unique to you and you alone. It's based on what you were told growing up, what
What's
your
up,
family and
kid? How
friends
you
taught
doing?
you about life and yourself and your place in the world, what
No,
school
it's not a
taught
high
you, what
thing.
media taught
I'm
you,
chilling.
what television said to
I'm
you.
actually watching videos on YouTube right now. Live streaming. Yeah. I'll let her know. She chilling. I think she's asleep right now though.
You, the internet. This grab bag of information is what informs the construction of your reality, is all of this stuff, and what you decide to keep and what you decide to ignore. It's all going into the
TikTok.
construction of the movie that's playing in the movie theater that your brain is in.
How you doing, kid? What you up to over there? Staying out of trouble, I guess. Oh yeah, the one over there in her piece of land. Yeah, tell her I said hi when you see her. She's always been cool. She's a recluse like me. Yeah, it's weird. You just drive all the way down, you'll find it. But yeah, you'll find something. Yeah, I think I saw was those relatively recent pictures that you posted.
Basically, right?
Because if so, I think I saw. Yeah, you crazy. In a good way, though, you know. I got some shit I gotta do next week, too, but. Might sneak up on you. Surprise you. And he was up hella early. Man, my stream looked way better. I had to fix a few things on my stream. It looked better over here on YouTube. My video was a little too transparent on me. Hella early. Oh yeah, the shooting videos, those aren't even like new. I just posted them again because I had some that I didn't post the last time. So I just was looking for something to post, so I posted that. I like those videos too, but it's like, it's sad, you know, because, you know, they're going to be good to look at, but for not the same reasons that some would think, you know. Not for the shooting, but it's just it's a tough reminder of the inevitable. You know what's going on with my mom and shit. Over here playing Battlefield right now, trying to, you know, get a couple kills, clear my head, and get back right for the next week. Oh, of bullshit. Holy. I'm getting lucky kills right now. I don't know what they did on the update. Yeah, for the memories mostly. Why I can't move? What the fuck is going on? Am I hacked or something? What the fuck? Right. Oh. There. We're gonna take an edible gummy on that note? Yeah. Matter of fact, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I think he going to EDC or something. If I mean, I don't remember, but I think he into that type of stuff. I think he going to EDC. I would go, but it's too many fucking. I don't know. I'm just old. The hookup culture is not my thing. You know. Too many promiscuous motherfuckers out there. So, holy shit, I didn't know I could do that. People forget about that. Park the car and use it as cover, bro. But, yeah, it would be a waste of time for me and money, you know? Like, cause if I'm going for like, to meet, like, yeah, it's just not a great place to meet people, I guess, you know? I mean, unless you are looking for those type of people, then yeah, it's a perfect place. But me, I'm not necessarily. I'm a little past that point in my life. I never really was like club and stuff because, like I said, I was a DJ. So once I started DJing, I didn't find a reason to want to go to anywhere unless I was DJing. Oh, got him. So now, yeah. But I mean, low key, it would be cool just to go and just to say I went one time, you know, especially since it happens in Vegas. But again, it happens in Vegas all the time. Ah, shit, it's no guarantee I'm gonna live forever. So it's a possibility. There's no guarantee. Oh yeah, hopefully Vegas gets a basketball team too. I'll go to that. If they get a basketball team, I'll go watch some basketball. But you know, even with that, I'll be frugal. Like fuck that, man. I ain't trying to spend no money on that shit. I'm trying to build some generational wealth here. And they trying to spend no money on basketball. Like what? I don't know. There's been a reevaluating a lot of shit for the last 3 years. Holy, I thought I got the drop on them. Yeah, me too. I'll go watch basketball. I'm gonna go watch the Oakland A's when they come out here too. Because baseball is cool. It's like an event, an outing. You know what I mean? Like a good couple hours out, and then the tickets don't be that expensive and shit either. But like you can go to a baseball game for hella cheap. At least back in the old days, it was like that. So pretty sure it'll be pretty much the same. So many seats. What up? What up? What's good? Oh shit! I thought it was somebody else. Yeah, man, he crazy though. Going out there with all them crazy youngsters and shit, trying to relive his 20s or something. He just trying to stay young forever, I guess. That's one way to do it. I mean, I can't complain. Shit, I'm making music and live streaming on Twitch and fucking YouTube. Some would probably say that would be something stupid for a person at my advanced age. But look at me though. I look fucking great. I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? If I told, I mean, most of the time I tell people my age and they don't believe me anyway. So, but yeah, it just proves the point to do what you want. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to do what needs to be done sometimes. You know, I mean, not sometimes, most of the time. You got to do shit you don't want to do. But at the end of the day, you got to carve some time out for your own mental health and well-being, you know? Like they say, hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. If you're feeling any of those symptoms, you probably need to get yourself together, talk to somebody, you know, evaluate your situation. Maybe take some personal inventory and shit and figure out what's going on. You dig? Hold on. I'm trying to bust up in this room real quick. I ain't trying to get killed. Oh, I see some motherfuckers over there. Alright, my bad. What'd you say? Oh, yeah? Well, shit, I hope he's doing better than I am, but, you know, like I said, I'm just starting. And you really can't really compare yourself to nobody else because, you know, people buy ads and buy views and shit like that. I'm trying to do some organic shit. But at the same time, yeah, hopefully good luck, man. Hopefully he's doing well because, you know, why wouldn't you want to... Oh, shit, he snuck out of nowhere. Congratulate instead of player hate, you know what I'm saying? But nah, yeah, it's room in this space for everybody. That's why I tell people, I was talking to somebody at Gerald's house a couple weeks ago about them starting one. I said, man, y'all might as well. Because he said his wife was interested in it. And I was like, yeah, shit. You might as well, bro. I mean, you know, using the platforms anyway, they're benefiting off you anyway. You might as well get some type of, you know, reciprocity or, you know, have it be a reciprocal relationship. You know what I mean? Not just the apps get to use you and you don't get to use the apps for what you want. I mean, all these platforms are basically advertising tools for you to advertise your small business if you have one, or if you're like your goals, your aspirations, your motherfucking whatever you want. But a lot of people just guess like and well, I mean, I can't hate. Like I said, I used to do it for years too, and then I realized, what the fuck am I doing? I need to try to turn these technological marvels such as apps and phones in our pockets, computers in our pockets, and try to make some money out of it. You know? Because the old-fashioned way is still there. Holy shit. Oh, this is the new Mac. That's why I don't know where the hell I'm going right now. Yep, exposure. What's up from Minnesota? T-Train, how you doing? Yup. Yeah, I'm still doing music too. I'm learning slowly, you know what I mean? Because I got some other shit I'm doing right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm back, I guess, for like the last year. I've been making. Whoa, what the fuck just killed me? I've been making beats for like the last year again, so it's coming along. Yup. That's good to hear, man. It's a good weekend to be chilling. I'm playing some Xbox, some Battlefield. Chilling, watching some fucking YouTube over here. Trying to, just get re-energized for the rest of this next week. Because it won't be no more or less easy than the last one, I'm sure. It'll probably have some crazy new adventures that I haven't even thought of yet. Come on, bro. How the hell I ain't kill him? Sheesh. I'm trying not to die on Battlefield right now, too, so forgive me if I miss one of your comments or anything like that. Y'all just spam it back up again. I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Battlefield did do some, oh, that's what they did. Wait a minute. They didn't add it all the way. It's supposed to be like some, they adding some new shit to the game. Oh. Holy smokes. I just blew up this whole building. Wait. Don't kill me. I don't even know where I'm at right now. Holy smoke. Oh, yeah. Now, that was a move. I got both them. Woo. That's crazy. Yeah, but now I'm over here playing Battlefield right now. Hey, you too, man. Have a good day, man. Stay up. God bless you. Hey, man, they throwing health now? This is way better. Oh, shit. Why he just sitting there? I thought it was a setup. Get your ass. The pistol be popping. What? I don't know what they did with the update, but the game feeling good right now. Oh man, I'm just killing people. Oh, I missed him. Yeah, exposure, all that, man. You just, it's a way to, to reach people without having to leave your own house, man. Like I said, we ain't have nothing like this when we was coming up. We was wishing we had YouTube and Instagram and Spotify and all these cool apps that you can potentially make money on. And then just those are the popular ones. There's other ones that's not so popular that you can make money off of too, obviously. But yeah. You probably gonna always have to have a regular job or whatever, but you can still work on your own like personal aspirations and shit. I know a dude that play the guitar really well, like rock and roll music, and he don't even play it. And I'm like, bro, why the fuck? Like metal, I guess it's called hard rock or whatever. But like, bro, you was cool, but now I don't like you because you ain't using your talents, Holy shit. I had him too. I'm over here trying to blow people up with C4. That's my mistake. I could have got that fool too. Shit. Whatever. But yeah. I don't know, man. You said you've been going on interviews. How many interviews you went on lately? Like a lot or what? Whoa. I'm about to say, let me kill this fool. What's going on? Holy smokes. I just axed the door and the building blew up behind it. Let me drop the dog. Oh, wait. Did they change my buttons again? Hold on. Wait, let me see. They may have changed the buttons again. Ain't that some bullshit? Did they change the buttons? Am I tripping? I don't think so. I'm tripping. Alright, yeah, we about to get back to that video in a second too. Hold on. Oh snap. I'm in a tank or something.
Incoming from the right.
On the right? Where they at? Where they at, Wody? Alright, hold on. Over here? I don't see shit. Hey, I got one. Holy smokes. Holy. I just went over there with my gun not even like right. That's crazy. I'm about to get killed fucking around. I'm over here doing stupid shit. Fuck, I knew it. I could have got like at least 2 kills that time. Fumbling around with the buttons. Trying to see if they changed the buttons. I can't tell, but I don't think so. I just gotta get back right. I ain't played this shit in a week, so I'm not good right now. I mean, don't let the smooth taste fool you. I do got 16 kills and only like what 6 deaths, but that's not even like a lot right there. I mean, it's not like bad either, but you know, I'm not the best at this game is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to be the best either. Holy shit, is that a grenade? Oh, they over there. Oh, they all in there. My best bet is throwing C4, I think. Jump up in there and throw C4 again. I think they sped up the game because it definitely seems faster or something. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely seems faster. It's not. I'm not tripping. Oh! Should have stopped running. Trying to run and shoot. Alright, the homie got me. We up. Let's go. We just shooting over there, boy, and we don't even see nothing. Oh. Holy shit, who's shooting at me? Oh, he ran up too. I'm getting a revive. Whoa, bro, I'm finna die just running across. What the? Oh, I'm gonna get in that tank. Why? Why did I get stuck right there? I think they definitely sped this game up. Holy shit, I can't get him. Oh, I can't heal that fool. Fuck. Come on. I knew he was there too. That's crazy. Hey, we getting a revive though, quick. Holy shit, somebody was shooting me in the back. Wow, they still in the same corner too. Crazy. I was making some beats last night, but I didn't make nothing that I liked. I mean, I made like fucking 20 beats, but some of them were cool. I listened to them later. My ears were tired. When you get tired and your ears get tired, it's kind of hard to, you know, continue, I would say. Now let's start this video again. It's right here.
Told growing up, what your family and friends taught you about life and yourself and your place in the world, what school taught you, what media taught you, the television said to you, the internet. This grab bag of information is what informs the construction of your reality. Is all of this stuff, and what you decide to keep and what you decide to ignore. It's all going into the construction of the movie that's playing in the movie theater that your brain is in, basically, right? And so you can agree with people, but even twins, identical twins who were born and live together in the
Oh,
same
got his
house and
ass.
have most all of the same exact experiences don't have the same brain. They literally don't. There may be a lot of similarities. It may be very, very close, but it's still not exactly the same. They don't have the same brain interpreting sense data that creates perceptions. And I don't know where this idea is coming
Shotgun to the
from
back.
that you or I or anyone has control over someone else's perception, right, of me or you. It's an illusion to think that such a thing even exists, okay? You can do everything you can to present yourself a certain way to the world, right? How you carry yourself and your manners and treating others the way you want to be treated. But the control that you have over someone else's perception of that, it ends about right there, okay? You can't climb inside their brain and make them think about you the way you want them to. They either do or they don't. They
Right.
either decide to or they don't. And if that
Hold on,
person
let's-
still decides they hate you and
Oh
they just
my
want to hate on you
God,
and
of
be a
course.
horrible person to you no matter what you do, there is nothing that you could really do about it. You know, there's no law that can be passed to
Got the
make
revive,
them
though.
see you the way you want them to. There's no law that can do that. That's not a thing. That doesn't exist. I don't know why this needs to be said. It seems so simple to me, and yet I see every day these ideas that we're going to do that, and we're not. Society is not doing that. That's never going to be a thing. If you
Why is
find
it
somebody
weird?
because of something like that, you know, at the end of the day, all you did was piss them off more and probably entrench whatever negative attitude they had even further about those people or that person or whatever it is, right? Because the fine doesn't change
made
the
us
switch in
faster,
their brain.
definitely.
It doesn't flip a switch in their brain that's like, oh, click, I respect you now. Like, no, it doesn't. What it does is you find
No,
somebody.
I haven't seen
and
it.
then
I don't
the
think
state
so.
got
Maybe
richer. That's it. The apparatus.
I haven't
got
really
richer.
looked at
that
anything
person still probably hates on whoever it is, or
today. I haven't looked at too much stuff today. Made the post this morning and that was it. But I'll take a look at it later. Probably. Oh, I got sniped like crazy trying to run in a straight line. Never run in a straight line.
dislikes them or thinks they suck or whatever it is, that
Exactly.
person is going to see the other person however they want to. And a fine is not going to change that. It's not going to change it. It just isn't. I've seen videos of people saying, you will respect me. No, it doesn't work
will
that way.
respect
Like
me.
it just doesn't. You can't tell someone else what they will do in terms of respecting you or not because you're not in their brain. You're not controlling their neurons. And if you are, is that even real respect anyway? I mean, if you're mind controlling someone to respect you, even at that level, like let's say we go full on technocratic Black Mirror with this whole thing and we just start making people wear bucket helmets to
Holy
make them
shit.
respect other people, right? Just slap that on there and like it's got a blinky light coming out of the top and like, I respect you now. But they don't though, do they? Because even at that level, you're having to control them to make them do something they would not do on their own. Is that real respect at that point? Or is that just some kind of Orwellian nightmare?
Who can stop me now?
It's like that experiment where a teacher tells a whole class to draw a picture
Damn,
of
they
something a
almost
little
got me.
sophisticated, like a horse, right? 30 people could be sitting in a class, take out a piece of paper, we're all gonna draw a horse. Most people know what a horse looks like, and everyone has different abilities and skills with drawing though, and by the time you get a picture of a horse
My horses
from
look like ass,
all
bro.
30
I can't
people,
draw.
you're gonna have 30 different looking horses. They're all gonna probably vaguely resemble a horse, but they're all gonna be different. They're not gonna be the same. You're gonna have 30 pictures of the exact same horse. It's gonna look different to different people. Same with colors. People
Save you,
perceive
bro.
colors differently. I think we've all learned that lesson with the dress. My daughter claims that she can see colors that don't exist. She's an artist
What
and
the?
she goes to the store to buy certain pencils to do her drawings and stuff, and she said there are colors that she knows about that she can't find that pencil. They don't sell it.
That's crazy. Oh, maybe I did see it. Maybe.
So what does that mean, you know? So everyone's
gotta
perception is
look again.
different, including
check it out.
everyone's perception of you being different from your perception of yourself. And the truth is, all we ever see of ourselves is our own reflection. You don't even see yourself in that way. You
Man,
see
I
a
just heard this like last week. We never see ourselves. We only see our reflection. That is true. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Shit is pretty creepy. It's like a first-person, real-life, fucking hard mode video game where you only get one life, but you get. Never mind. You get eternal lives, but you get one life. This one life. Holy shit! I see him. Oh, they got me. Well, at least in the video game.
mirror
love you too,
image of
kid.
yourself at best,
Stay out of trouble.
or what a camera films of you. So you're already multiple layers out from actually
shit.
seeing yourself the way that others can see you.
Got revived and got killed right
Right.
away.
And your brain, before you look into a mirror, is already concocting a story about the way you will see yourself before you even look into that mirror.
Your
It's a
brain.
recipe for how you'll see yourself, and it's based on a lot of other things that have
It's
that have
all in
nothing
our
to do
brain.
with your actual physical reflection. What you've
Holy
been told
shit.
about yourself all your life, what society's told you about beauty standards, or what's cool or what's not cool, how you happen to be feeling that morning. And that's just to name a few things.
Society standards.
I get up sometimes and I feel like total crap. And I say to Aaron things like, I feel like crap today. I probably look like it too. And he's like, I don't see that. He doesn't see
Right.
it. Whatever he's seeing is better than whatever I'm seeing of myself. And sometimes I
funny.
wish I could just take his brain and put it in my brain so I could see myself through
Other
his eyes.
people
'cause it's
see you
probably
better
way
than you see
what
yourself,
I see
definitely.
sometimes. I am very hard on myself. But it changes based on your mood. It changes based on your attitude. It changes based on all kinds of things that, again, have nothing to do with physically what you actually look like. Nothing.
God damn, I just hit him in the back of the head.
And my parents were hippies.
You don't
Hippies.
say.
And they have lots of stories, which was actually very cool. But growing up, but
Come
one
on,
of the
bro. As
stories
soon
that
as
I
I
was told
seen
was
him, he
about an
almost
acid
killed me
trip
too.
that happened back in the good old 70s.
That's
And the
good.
person
I
in
think
the
I weigh
story,
like
I'm not gonna say who it is, but
135 right now. Getting back to my Bruce Lee weight.
they were looking into the mirror and it was like their age was on a dial that was just going up and down, and they could see themselves get really, really old.
look
and
like
then
I'm
get really,
motherfucking
really
20
young, like it's
still.
a Benjamin Button, like they're just going up and down, up and down.
And it's
you know?
due to the weight,
and,
you know?
and they got to the point in doing this where they could actually think to themselves, I'm older, and they
Damn,
would
I
see
missed
themselves
it.
older.
What?
I'm younger, and they would see themselves younger. It was almost like a level of control to it at a certain point.
Yeah, you can start looking old fast when you gain weight. Yeah, more lean weight, yeah. I've been doing a lot of activities lately, so I've been building muscle, and I only eat meat. I rarely eat vegetables because they're cool and everything, but they're for like rabbits and deers and stuff like that. I'm a carnivore, so I eat meat. And yeah, it's probably gonna kill me, but like nobody gets out of this shit alive anyway, so I'd rather be lean than be, I mean, I'm already like a low energy person because, you know, I don't eat a lot of sugar or carbs or bread and stuff. But I'm fine running on low, holy shit, on low blood sugar. Some people don't necessarily need to be a little higher depending on whatever, but, or their addictions to sugar itself, but yeah, I try to keep it to a minimum. I only drink water and I try to only eat meat. Protein. Yeah, the rich people want to convince us to eat fucking vegetables while they eat steak. They want to also convince us that we're killing the planet and we need to have electric cars while they drive or fly private jets that, like, you know, spew and use so much gasoline for one trip to Paris. You know what I mean? But they're telling us, oh, we got to clean, you know, global warming. We got to clean stuff, and we're wasting too much. But they've been saying that for centuries. They always want us to live modestly while they have, you know, the fucking grandiose lifestyle. So, if I can have the the fortune to have food, meat on my table, whether it's, you know, vegetables too. I don't dislike vegetables. I eat them if we have them, because, you know, you gotta eat whatever you get. You know what I mean? Because shit, nothing's promised. But yeah, if I'm fortunate enough to eat meat, I will be my first choice, because yeah, why not? Meat made your brain develop better. People don't understand a lot of that, but it's supposedly a fact that that basically, like, when cavemen started to learn how to use fire, which they don't explain where fire came from, whatever, but when cavemen supposedly started using fire, they started cooking their meat, and the chemical reaction and the molecular structure of them now eating cooked meat, apparently, and having fire, made them develop faster, you know, in their cerebral cortex and in other ways as well. But yeah, they got it smarter just by eating meat. At least that's what the scientists say, which, you know, that's neither here nor there, right? It's hard to quantify stories like that. Yeah. But if you think about it, if you cut a person's head open and you look at ground beef, they look the fucking same too. It's not, you know, scientific or anything. It looks like fucking brains. Ground beef and brains look eerily similar. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to listen to people that are fucking flying private telling me that I have to eat vegetables and whatever. And then it's just like going to the doctor. When you get to the doctor, if you walk around the hospitals, they'll have, like, you know, the patients will be drinking like juices that are like fructose syrup juices and stuff, like the patients. And when the patients are there, they're obviously sick. So to help their immune system, the best thing you could do is make them fast, which is not give them anything. Maybe just a little water. Let them purge their system. And then give them some food, but not fucking, you know, fruit juice concentrate. You should give them some fresh juice or fresh vegetables. I mean, you know, not fresh vegetables, but fresh fruit. But, and then, you know, but no. The same place that is trying to supposedly heal you is killing you at the same time. So I don't try to listen to all that bullshit they be saying. I just do what's been working for me this long. And, you know, obviously over the years I changed it a little bit to fit my lifestyle and whatever. But yeah, over the last, like, what, shit, I don't know, 5-6 years, I haven't been drinking no sodas and no sugary shit, really. Every now and again, maybe, but, you know, water all the time. Hey, we used to go out and play in the orange groves and shit back in the day. Shoot each other with BB guns. We have a one pump rule. You could only pump the BB gun one time, and then we shoot each other. And the other rule was only shoot each other in the legs. But, you know, of course, that people didn't. Somebody got shot a little bit higher than the legs. Yeah, I want to go to the beach, because the beach is the closest thing I think we can, or the ocean itself is the closest thing that we get, other than like breathing air, to God, you know, is the beach. Because we can't get close to the sun. We can get to the beach, though. We breathe air every day, so we take it for granted. You know, air is a crazy thing as well. They don't teach us about air, because if you think about it, you know, Wi-Fi and radio signals and signals in general get transmitted through air itself, and it seems to be like, you know, as long as you have line of sight, you can transmit a signal from very far through air. But like I said, they try not to teach us about it. the natural elements that are phenomena or whatever, or like, I guess, what is it? It's basically a paradox. That's why they can't teach us. They can't tell you where water comes from. You can't find a video on YouTube on how to make water, even though we know the ingredients. Usually, if you know the ingredients of something, you can make it, but you can't make water. And we only know how to harness fire, but we don't know where it came from. If you Google it, or even Chat GPT, since everybody uses that, it tells you some bullshit too. One night I couldn't sleep, so me and Chat GPT talked about where water and fire comes from, and you know, it was real weird, the answers that it was giving me. It was like it didn't want to mention God at all, so I thought that was weird. But and even when I brought up perhaps maybe God brought water, Chat GPT was like, unlikely, I think they said. But damn, bro, holy shit. I'm over here playing Battlefield, trying not to get killed, so my bad. I'm pausing every now and again. People are actively trying to shoot me with high-power weaponry, and I'm shooting back. Oh shit. Not very successfully right now. I still gotta get my stuff together. Yeah, Yahweh. Yep. I learned more about Yahweh the time that I was homeless. And that's when you know, like, I almost died. And that's when you know, like, when you're in tough places in life, just like even in the Bible, it tells you, like, the Bible had his homies. Yeah, you know, his 12 disciples and a hoe, right? He was with, you know, the hoe. He had kept a hoe with him everywhere he went, you know? So, you know, in the Bible, it also says God is going to fuck with, like, the people that's doing bad. Like, you know what I mean? Because obviously the people that's doing good don't really need his help. He goes to the people that's doing bad. So when I was homeless and when I was in jail and going through bad times and shit, that's when I got the most enlightenment. Because when shit is going well for you, you might not see what's right in front of you, like a mosaic, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to stand far back to see what's right in front of you, you know what I mean? But that goes again with perspective, you know? So, yeah. I mean, Yahweh is another, you know, because God got many names, just like the devil got many names. So, Yahweh is just another you and I, you know? I am what I am, you know? We all basically the same. Holy shit, he almost got me. Except that dude I just killed. He was a bitch. Oh shit, come on, let me... Oh, I thought they was in there. Come on, where they at though? I'm just shooting through this door because I know somebody about to come through here. Hold on, let me hide right here. Somebody right quick. Holy shit, I just blew up that wall and ran off. I ain't scared, but I'm just trying to get a better angle. Damn, they got me. Oh yeah, he live in Vegas, or where is he? Yeah, because right now, like, I've been busy, you know, trying to secure funding and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we could always use some help if he wants to donate some time or something like that. I would just tell him, you know, personally, to just start at home first, you know? First, it's like I was telling you last time you was here, I think, you know, we can't really fix nothing until we fix our own situation. So we got to start with ourselves, you know, our loved ones, family, friends, and then, you know, the strangers and shit, you know. Oh yeah, last year, hell yeah. Holy shit. I just ran around the corner and got spilled. Oh, any beach. It don't matter. It don't matter. But I like Newport Beach just cause, you know, it's Newport Beach and shit. But yeah, any beach. I mean, But that's just California, Southern California. But like, I would rather be like Bahamas or something like that because the water is clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see down to the bottom. You know, Newport is just cool because it's like still convenient. It's not too, you know, it's not like Venice Beach with all the fucking fucked up shit going on. You know, the way they got the people living out there and stuff. That's fucked up. Venice Beach is kind of low key. I'm kind of like boycotting Venice Beach at this point because that shit wrong the way they got, you know, people living on in tents and stuff out there. Oh yeah, Venice Beach is it's cool though. They got the basketball courts and stuff. It's not like 100% bad or anything. It just, like I said, they can't figure out a way to like, and it's not that difficult to figure out a way to help homeless people. They just need permanent housing. That will fix a homeless person's situation. It's not like, I mean, if they have mental problems or other financial problems, obviously, but generally speaking, most homeless people just need a place to stay. That's literally their number one problem, you know? And the city of California not being able to figure it out, but they can figure out like other stuff, like dispensaries, and just, I don't know, just like they have I don't know. Like I said, they just seem like the priorities is not to fix the problem. And I know firsthand because I'm in the industry a little bit, right? And I hear the talks about nonprofits and organizations, and they, you know, I think only 5% of the money that actually gets donated to most nonprofits actually sees anybody. But the difference between mine is when, you know, when I calculate the money at the end of the year, I just double whatever, and, you know, and go try to help out wherever I can, you know, wherever I feel safe to do so, and wherever probably needs help the most. And most times, yeah, like you could just go out on the streets and help out people or whatever. Holy shit, he blew that helicopter up. I couldn't shoot him. But you know, the organizations, if you can get in their doors and they have a system already of people that they funnel with, and you know what I mean? And, you know, then it's probably good to just go through them maybe, you know, and just be a partner with a bigger organization. But, you know, like I said, we all learning. Everybody's just an adult child trying to figure out what the fuck they're doing in life. So, you know. And if anybody says anything different, they're lying because they're, you know, that's what they do. It's their reality. They have to act like they know everything, and they are, you know, like they know what's going to happen tomorrow. Nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Only thing that we're pretty certain of is that the sun will come up, because it seems to do that consistently and frequently. You know what I mean? Other than that, there's no real guarantees. So yeah, I mean, like I say all the time, do what makes you feel happy, or do what thou wilt, like Aleister Crowley used to say. And some people say, oh, that's devil worship, and it probably is, I don't know. But I don't think he was a devil worshiper, at least from his own like teaching or whatever. But even if he is, whatever. I mean, the devil's the light bearer. They call Jesus the light bringer. I mean, the knowledge is the light. It's all the same shit. It's duality. Like I said, it's a paradox. So you have to get your knowledge, you know, your information wherever you can. And if you look at something and go, oh, that is forbidden, I won't learn from that, then you'll be that, you know, much more farther away from whatever you're actually looking for, whatever your path is actually here to do. You know, I think that the real, probably, at least for me, the biggest thing in my life that I've been trying to get over is just being scared of doing new things. But that's like, sounds cliche, But for me, it's real because I'm an introvert. I don't want to like meet new people. I don't want to do new things. Like new shit for most people is scary. So, but just realizing how far you've gotten already and the things that you've already accomplished, and use that as your pillars and your cornerstones to start new things that you've never done before and jump right into and make mistakes. And just that's what life is about, making mistakes, learning from those mistakes, trying not to do them over and over again so you don't look insane, because I'm pretty sure everybody knows by now that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. So, but in this life of repetitiousness or repetition, that's all we have is another chance to do it again. And at the end of the day, that's probably like, what Moses meant when he was talking about hope. Because if we get just another chance to say you sorry, or, to rectify or ratify whatever situation you had on your mind, then that's all you can hope for, I guess, right? I'm not sure. I mean, I may be, but I can, I don't want to say because then, you know what I mean. But it may be a possibility. And if I have some time, I'll see what's up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's still like I'm still looking for other other opportunities and shit. So I have one right now, but I'm looking for other ones at the same time. So if another one comes up before this one happens, then I'm probably not. But it's more than likely that I will. Yeah, I do. I think so. And if not, I'll spam your Instagram or something. You know what I mean? I got something. Or I'll find your mom's and friend her, even though she never accepts me. I'll friend her, and then she'll know that I'm you know what I mean? I'm just joking. Nah, but I got her number, your number. I got her number. Like I said, I just been focusing on my shit, trying to get everything right, so I can be able to help out somebody else. You know what I mean? Because you can't help nobody else until you get your own shit right. But we moving in the right direction, the only direction. But like I said, it's been a crazy fucking 3-4 years. Damn, bro, we right here going crazy right now. God damn, bro, I'm trying to. What the fuck? It's a crazy part of the game right now. Oh yeah, all right, for sure.
We no longer control Alpha 1.
Come on. I'm about to get killed. I already know somebody about to see me. Holy shit. Holy shit. I gotta get up. Run. Lay down right here. Can I get my dog in time? And that's what I need to know. Hell yeah, see you later. Possibly sooner than you think. Maybe. Holy shit, it's going down right now, bro. This is crazy. Damn. Hit me with one stinking. Oh, it was a recoilless rocket. That's okay then. I like those.
So, I mean, it kind of makes you wonder about age. It kind of makes you wonder about how we age and how much our mindset of age plays into our physical age and what we actually look like. People I've known for 10 years, and they tell
I look the
themselves they're
same.
old. They tell themselves that. I've heard them say it. And they're our age and they look older than us. Is it because they're telling themselves that? I have to wonder. Like, I don't know. But maybe that's just my perception that they look older because they constantly say
They keep
how
saying
old they
it,
feel,
right?
and they tell us they're old all the time. And so maybe it plays into somehow the actual perceptions that we have. I don't know. I don't
I
think
look
we really
young,
know how
baby.
all this works. Not with any certainty. I think there's a lot more to it than just the physical bottom line of things. I think a lot of this world is unseen, and we don't talk about that stuff enough. We're living in a time that seems characterized by this tyranny of being able to enforce perspective on someone. I'm talking about a super basic base level of physically what is going on here in terms of perspective. And there's no way to make someone see you the way that you see you. That is not possible. You know, it just isn't. They're always going to see something. Everyone sees something different. Everyone can be looking at the exact same thing and they will all see something slightly different because we are all different. And the lens that we are looking through here with our brain and our eyeballs, it's different for every single person. You don't even know what another person sees when they look at you.
That's
You
crazy.
don't even know what that
to
is.
think.
You never will. Unless they create some kind of brain swapping technology, you will never know what another person thinks of you when they see you. They can only describe it to you. That is the best you can do. And then you have to imagine it through their description. And it's going to be really hard for you to do that without being biased to your own self that you've been looking at in the mirror every day for your whole life. So enforcing a perspective on somebody else is not possible. And it's a simple
What?
fact, but I feel like it's being forgotten, and all of these people are fighting with each other, and there's just not a world where you
Damn,
can
why they
require someone else to reflect back to you, okay, what you want them to about you. The only thing you can do is control your own perspective of yourself. That is the only thing you really have any control over at all, is how you view yourself and what goes into the recipe that you use to look at yourself. That is the only thing you got. That's the only thing that you can do. So beauty truly is in the eye of the beholder, and I first learned that from watching The Twilight Zone. And I feel like
Twilight
maybe everyone
Zone.
should probably watch The Twilight Zone again right now, like the whole series, because we're not only living in it.
What you're about to watch in this room is a strange mortal combat between a man and himself.
But it's
the
incredibly
Twilight
useful
Zone.
guidance for like how to deal with all this bullshit, okay?
No logic, no reason, no explanation. Just a prolonged nightmare.
So the beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and that eye is gamed by just an untold number of factors that have nothing to do with beauty, or even the beholder half the time, or the eye, or how the eye physically works. So in the end, you've got to just try to get your own mirror right.
Crying
Anyways,
mirror.
I love you guys. This is not really like,
Got his ass,
it's
boy.
just something I felt like I had to say. Aaron's working on a video next, and that one's got a bunch of research and stuff. This is just me ranting. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Well, see you later. True Stream Media, y'all. Go check them out. They got some cool shit. I know I had the video paused for a long time, but that's because I was talking. Excuse me, sheesh.
Change her mind without any new information because she will think of herself as inconsistent. Give additional information before you ask her to again reconsider. Let her know that you've been recently influenced by her ideas. If someone is successful in persuading another person, she usually reciprocates by changing her attitudes about something else in response to a persuasive appeal from that person. Adopt a two-sided argument to increase your credibility, being sure to present the evidence to support your position first. If possible, show her how she is in some way responsible for the idea in the first place. Employ the tactics in Chapter 13. Get anyone to take immediate action in any situation. If the idea goes against her value system, change the parameters of the request, making the behavior acceptable. Chapter 17. Get anyone to do a favor for you. How would you like to get complete cooperation from anyone in any situation? Well, now you can, if you follow these surefire tactics for cooperation anytime, any place, for just about anything. These are the 10 factors that influence whether somebody helps you out
Fucking
or
sniper.
politely or not so politely refuses your
sniper.
request. If you're worried that once he agrees to help he might not follow through, simply use the techniques in Chapter 15. Get anyone to follow through on a commitment to you. 1. Time component. When is the best time to ask for a favor? Should you ask close to the time you want someone to take action, or as far in advance as possible? The answer is when the event is farther in the future. As the event approaches, the greater the anxiety and the
Where does
realness
he
of
at,
what he has to
man?
do sets in, and the less likely it will be for you to gain cooperation. If you need help with something right away, though, studies suggest that you should find someone who is not rushed or preoccupied with something else. The ability to gain cooperation from someone who is not under a time constraint goes up dramatically compared with someone who is preoccupied or rushed.
Obviously, right?
2. Reciprocity. Have you ever
Reciprocity.
wondered why religious groups offer passersby a flower or some other gift in the airport? They know that most people who accept the gift will then feel compelled to give a small donation. We know we don't have to, but we can become uncomfortable even though we didn't ask for the gift in the first place. When someone
Exactly.
gives us something, we often feel indebted to that person. If you offer something, anything, to your target person, you will significantly increase compliance. Your gift can take the form of your time, your attention, or even a small gesture or compliment. 3. Bystander apathy. Numerous studies in helping show that as the number of bystanders increased, the percentage of individuals who helped those in need decreased. This is called the bystander effect, whereby behavior is influenced by the diffusion of responsibility. This is true of almost all situations. When you want someone to do something for you, let him know that you have no one else to turn to. If he thinks that you can go to anyone and that it's not up to him to be the good guy, then his
Right.
sense of responsibility is lessened,
Exactly.
and he doesn't feel any moral obligation to help out. 4. Mood. Is it best to wait for him to be in a good mood before you ask? Not necessarily. There are actually slightly different dynamics at work, and hence strategies depending on his mood. Research shows that if he's in a good mood, you want to let him know clearly what you need for him to do, and that he will feel good about it in some way. This is because positive emotions can result in less helpfulness if the need is ambiguous or the consequences of helping are unpleasant. When we're feeling good, we don't want to lose our mood. Studies also show that negative emotions can increase a person's willingness to help because helping makes people feel good, and those in a bad mood are motivated to take action to make themselves feel better. There are some exceptions
Goddamn.
here, but for the most
Oh, I got
part,
stuck on
the
a ladder.
required behavior has to be perceived as relatively easy and effective, and it has to seem clear that the helpful act will lead to more positive feelings. So when he's not in a great mood, be sure to emphasize
He
that what
or
you want
she.
him to do will not take a lot of effort, and that he will indeed feel good after he's done what you've asked of him. 5. Apathy or empathy. If the person thinks that your situation is due to incompetence or ignorance, you will generate apathy, not sympathy. And if you don't have a person's empathy or sympathy, it is much more difficult to get his help. Studies show that you will increase your chances of being helped if your problem is not perceived as your own doing. This, by the way, is why so many of us are eager to provide help to a sick or injured animal, a dog, for instance. We feel so bad because we know that this was done to the dog and that he didn't inflict it on himself. Contrast this with the oblivious attitude many big city people have as they step over a homeless human being in the street.
We were just
He's
talking about that.
probably on drugs or a drunk, they may think to themselves. How did they get themselves into this mess? When the individual is not responsible, we feel empathy, which motivates within us a strong desire to try to be helpful. You do this by making the person you want to help aware, if this is the case, that the situation you find yourself in was caused by external events, and that you are, in a sense, a victim of the situation. 6. Similarity. Put simply, we tend to help more those whom we like, and we like those who are like us. For a more detailed explanation, listen to Chapter 1, Get Anyone to Like You Every Time. The fact is that we are always more inclined to help those whom we like, and we often like someone because he is just like us, or is similar in some respects. 7. Internal consistency. Fascinating studies regarding memory and behavior conclude that people often base their self-concept on availability, or how easily they can bring information to mind. For instance, if you were asked, think of several times where you acted impulsively and were able to recall these events with relative ease, then you would see yourself, at least temporarily, as someone who was impulsive. However, if you had difficulty recalling times when you were impulsive, your self-concept would conform around your inability to quickly access the memories, and you would conclude, at both the conscious and unconscious levels, that you are someone who considers carefully before taking action. And this rule of human behavior is pertinent because it coincides with the law of expectation. We act in accordance with how we see ourselves. You've heard by now, through the other chapters, the power of ego and our need for internal consistency with how we see ourselves and how we behave. So, follow the logic through. If you change someone's self-concept, then you change his behavior.
And the hidden
and now we know how a
them.
person...
Can they be batteries used to hold a charge?
Bricks.
If so, this would line up with what I've been talking about for
Electric
several
cities.
videos. The notion that cities are electrical and they are laid out just like grids. I didn't originate this, but I have been leading many clues onto it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
This research comes out of the Washington University in St. Louis, which, if you didn't know, housed a World's Fair Expo back in the day. But they seem to be on to something in current times, talking about bricks being used to hold a charge. This would line up with a lot of the researchers in the hidden history community because it seems as though these buildings are more than just buildings. Last video we talked about the main building at Notre Dame, which took 4.35 million bricks. I've shown Fort Jefferson in the Florida Keys, which has 16 million bricks.
Damn, 16
And
million bricks.
This is the Jetavanaramaya Stupa in Sri Lanka, which has 93
hell?
million bricks.
That's crazy.
Could it be that these bricks used in these structures are doing something more than we ever imagined? Let's see. Welcome back to Geomancy. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about the brick, the building block of the entire world. And, you know, the main component that seems to be keeping things together. We're going to start with a brickwork in ancient Rome that archaeologists, as usual, stumbled across somehow. The brickworks of Tullus and Lucanus Domitius, two Roman noble families.
They stumbled
brothers.
on somehow.
They started this brickwork and made the bricks that were said to have been used in the Colosseum,
go up there.
Pantheon, and many other brick structures in ancient Rome. If you didn't know, Romans pretty much pioneered brick making. According to the narrative, we're told they created the fired clay brick, the cooked clay, terracotta,
how they do
meaning
that?
cooked earth. This is,
Oh,
know,
yeah,
some
that's
of the
alchemy.
technology that they
Sulfur,
are said to have brought
cooked
to
earth,
the world.
yeah.
Roman bricks are pretty distinguishable for being long and thin, and also particular types of bricks for various specific
Thought I
features,
saw
like
somebody up
mosaic,
there. Whoa.
as you can see down here. Fast forward to the late 1800s, our favorite time period in the United States. We've got the layout of manufacturing bricks. So here, the bulletin of the New York State Museum, they tell us in 1893 that bricks are usually made of one of the following three processes.
Can't hear shit
Soft
from
mud,
way out
stiff
here. That's
mud,
crazy.
or wire cut, or dry clay. Now, these three methods will determine the end result, and then they go on to tell you that what is entailed, the processes and tools that are needed to create these bricks. If you want to read this, pause this and check it. If not, we're going to look at some pictures of the process. So here you can see the horse bringing the clay in. So we got 2 horsepower up there, it looks like, and
2
one guy
horsepower.
dumping clay onto the cart, and then the cart gets wheeled over into the processing house, where guys like here are turning that clay into the mixture to make the bricks. Now, bricks are made of clay and sand. I should also say, since we're talking about bricks holding power and storing power, what we have is we have clay, so and the redness comes from iron oxide. So that's where, you know, the battery power can come from. And then we're mixing it with sand.
Just ran up here,
So
boy.
that's silicon
crazy.
dioxide. That's
Holy
quartz. Like I have quartz here. So sand and
Damn, how'd he see
clay,
me, bro?
This definitely seems already like some combination of something that's not just strong and durable, but it has electrical properties and maybe properties beyond that. Keep that in mind.
All right. I'm listening.
So anyway, we've got these reset gents here who look like they've been told to work the brickworks. And yeah, it's not easy work, so my hat is off to them. This is what is entailed. After the bricks are formed, they then have to be dried, and they will lay them out in either tunnels like this or out in the sun to dry. And then after the bricks are dried, they have to be fired. So the way that they fire these bricks are they stack them up into a large group like this, and then they light the fire from the inside.
I'm stuck.
And this
I'm gonna
burns
go
the
run for
bricks
it.
from the inside. They let them cool. Then they go ahead and stack the bricks on railway cars and take them off to the destination, wherever they gotta go. Pretty laborious process, right? And consider that some of these buildings, I mean, bricks are everywhere.
Brick City.
So if this is what is done, man, that's a lot of work and a lot of labor involved just to make these bricks. Well, I wasn't surprised to find that Philadelphia was front and center in brickmaking in America.
Philly.
For 200 years, it was America's preeminent brickmaking city. I've covered Philly enough, so we're not going to talk about that right now. But as we know, bricks are everywhere in that city. Now, what I found is some of the history on going from handmade bricks to machine-powered bricks. And one of the major players was a guy named Cyrus Chambers, who his story is bizarre, and he was just a prodigy, a typical 1800s whiz kid who seemed to have been born
Typical
at the right
1800s
time
whiz
to
kid.
do what he did. So I'm not going to get into his early life, but what he did do was he was told that he couldn't create a machine to make bricks. So he went ahead and created a machine to make bricks faster and more efficient than people. And pretty wild story. I mean, his machine changed the whole game, right? Before him, they could make 2,000
Was not. We took
bricks.
it. We're holding
and
it.
It wasn't really that efficient. After that, man, they could make thousands of bricks a day. So here's his machine. The Chambers brick machine.
That's cool.
And you can see in this diagram, kind of like in the image from before, the horse is loading the clay in. They load that into the hopper. It looks like they mix it with water, as you can see. There's a canister of water going down in there. so it gets the right hydration, and then the hopper mixes it and turns it into the clay. It looks very much like a cement truck, to be honest.
Definitely.
And we're told that young 20-something Chambers came up with this machine. It cuts the bricks, puts it on a conveyor, and then goes ahead and dries the bricks. Pretty mind-blowing stuff. I don't know how believable it is. What do you think? Let's take a look at some of the most amazing brick buildings around the world, okay? We're gonna just see some of these brick buildings and see if you think that they would have been made with bricks produced using these methods. First up is the Church of St. Anne, Vilnius, Lithuania.
Satan.
Okay.
That's funny.
The first
Church
thing
of
I
St.
note
Anne.
is that this is brick Gothic architecture.
Yep.
100% brick, you can see, which is very impressive because the thing about laying bricks is that if they're not level, if one brick is off,
Exactly.
it's going to throw the entire structure off. Not so easy to do by hand. The brick mason has to be very skilled to do something like this. Now you can also see the different types of bricks and shapes of bricks. Amazing stuff. How are they doing this in 1500, we're told, right? Now look at this section in the middle. Looks very similar to the House of Blackheads in Riga, Latvia, which I've shown in previous videos, down to the type of gables that we see and even the swirly decoration on them. I mean, I think it's definitely an indication that the builders studied the same book. It's also worth noting that this region, this is the Baltic region, and I don't know much about this. I'm not going to claim to be some expert geographer or historian, but I'm learning that these regions, or this region, has many of the same type of architecture.
Damn, bro.
And interestingly enough, blackheads seem to be all over the place, from the swarthy Swedes and Germans,
Swarthy.
to
Swedes.
you know, these House of Blackheads in Estonia and Riga, and even this church in Lithuania. Interesting stuff, worth noting. Speaking of Poland and the Baltic region, the next building will be this Malbork Castle in Malbork, Poland, 1274. Imagine just sitting back one day, watching this thing go up. I would pay to see that happen. And you know, you can see a tower in the back. You can see on the right side, we've got stepped gables with quatrefoils in between. So there's a lot of high level geometry
Almost.
and
Couldn't barely see 'em.
architectural detail, but most importantly, masonry execution. It's like the builders,
Hell yeah, that shit's
at the end
perfect.
of the day, they know what they're doing, and you can see everywhere on this castle. This is the largest castle in Europe, by the way. The largest brick castle in Europe. It's actually the largest brick building in Europe as well. Mind-blowing. What was it needed for?
Very.
Was it built by men and women, or other beings, for other beings? I don't know. Next up is the State Historical Museum in Moscow. And here we can see examples of custom shaped bricks. You've got rounded bricks, you've got all kinds of different bricks that are going in, angled bricks. Truly magnificent. I mean, 6 years in the late 1800s. Wow.
Damn, 6 years
And
it
this
only
isn't
took
even
them?
the most amazing building there.
Threw
in
that shit
Moscow.
up like it was nothing. 6 years we'll have it done,
Interesting
no
stuff.
problem.
I wonder who really built this and why. And here we have a familiar friend, the St. Pancras Railway Station, which I've talked about and shown in a few videos in the past. But this is one of the most
God,
amazing
man,
brick buildings
I ain't get that
in
kill.
the United Kingdom. Again with that Moorish
That's crazy.
architectural detail, as I talked about, looking very similar to
Moorish?
Córdoba in Spain. Why would they do this in the UK in the late 1800s?
Yeah, why would they?
It doesn't make sense. given
Doesn't-
our historical narrative.
Definitely doesn't make sense.
But either way, it's a very nice building. And again,
I like this guy's
would
channel.
have been done by hand. So consider that. We're going to Siena, Italy here to look at the Piazza del Campo. And this was done in the Middle Ages, 1338
God damn, go up
to
the road.
1348. Lot of bricks all in this image. Pretty much everything looks like brick. Nice details, nice features. But what's interesting is that this was done just after the Black Death was said to have begun. And what was really
Got your
going
ass,
on
boy.
with the Black Death? Who was dying during the Dark Ages and the Black Death and all these different things?
What the? Oh, the truck got me.
Interesting stuff. We're gonna head
I
to
like
Spain
this guy's
now.
videos. I'm gonna actually watch this more. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to him too. But on that note, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. I got some other shit I gotta do. I'll probably get back on later tonight though. Y'all stay up. For real. Peace.